Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Trace Hammer, and I am not alongside Jordan Inman tonight, as he had more pressing matters to attend to. But that's all right. We're gonna have fun tonight. We're gonna watch some good Indiana basketball. Right now, starting lineups are being introduced. Tip-off will begin shortly. And yes, matter of minutes here. A brief introduction of both teams here. Covington's facing the West Lafayette Red Devils, who Covington faces every year, one of their non-conference games. And it's Coach Wood's last year, his last year coaching. I believe he's upwards of 35 plus years of coaching. And this game's going to be very evenly matched. Both teams within 50 points of Indiana rankings, and I believe this will be a very good, very close game. Tip goes to the Trojans. Waddell wins it over Adianju. Carfault crosses midcourt. Gets it to Pinkerton on the left wing. Swings it over to Keller. Back to Pinkerton. And Carfault will take the corner three. That'll be off the front of the rim. And offensive rebound by Elmore. Lost. Picked up by Adianju. And stolen by Waddell. Waddell will drive. He'll kick it out to Elmore. Elmore thinks about the mid-range jumper. Pinkerton thinks about the open three. He'll decide against it and pass it out to Keller. Carfault has it in the left corner. Kicks it back out to Keller at the top of the key. Pinkerton will take the three this time, and he'll miss off the front of the rim. Rebound by number 31, Sam Schutt. Schutt has it at the top of the key. Akianju picked up by Carfault. And number 45, Colin Martin. Swings over to Krintz. Martin back on the left wing. Screen by Krintz. And Shrewsbury has it on the right wing. Shrewsbury, one of West Lafayette's best shooters. And just like that, puts in West Lafayette's first three of the game. A sophomore, one of their better shooters in Indiana. He's made that reputation for himself. Pinkerton looks to take the baseline, kicks it back out to Keller. Keller puts up the mid-range jumper. That is off the back of the rim. Nearly stolen by Elmore. But off of Elmore as the Red Devils regain possession. Minute half into play. Red Devils lead 3-0. Shrewsbury gets it at the top of the key. Passes over to Schutt. Martin dishes it out to number 25, and that is an air ball. And Elmore regains the loose ball. Gets it to Keller. Keller's looking to push. He hands it off, and Waddell will take the three. That is off the front of the rim. Lid on the basket for the Trojans right now. No, nearly a travel by Martin. Trojan yet to get a basket to fall. Martin at the top of the key gets it into Akianju, and he'll take the baseline jumper. Rolls in and out. Waddell gets the rebound. Carfault pushes it to Pinkerton, and he'll be fouled as he attempts the fast break layup. Slow start for the Trojans, but Pinkerton will not get two shots at the line. Foul was on the floor. Carfault will inbound it for the Trojans. Gets it to Waddell in the left corner. Waddell wants to take the baseline. He spins, puts up the nice post hook against Akianju. Nice move by Waddell. He has Akianju by an inch. I'm sure there's quite the weight differential between the two. Martin pump fakes. Kicks it back out to Shrewsbury. Shrewsbury gets it over to Krintz. Shrewsbury picked up by Keller at the top of the key. Pass batted away by Carfault. Akianju kicks it out. Shrewsbury fires up another three, and that is off the side of the rim. Shrewsbury gets hot. That is bad news for the Trojans. 2-3 consecutive threes for number 3 on the Red Devils. More is sure to follow. Shrewsbury picks up Carfault. Carfault swings it over to Pinkerton as it passes midcourt. Pinkerton swings it over to Keller, picked up by Martin. Back to Pinkerton. Pinkerton thinks about the three, decides against it, gets it to Carfault in the corner. Carfault gives it to Krintz. Turnover by the Trojans. Shrewsbury looks to drive, poked away by Carfault. Nice defensive play. Krintz will take the three. That is off the back of the rim. Both teams struggling to make shots early in this game. Pinkerton passes midcourt. Picked up by Schutt. Swings it over to Keller, gets it to Carfault in the left corner. Picked up by Shrewsbury. Elmore ball fakes. Waddell, he'll take the baseline. He'll hop step. He'll lob it out to Keller. Trojans will reset. Schutt on Pinkerton. Pinkerton will drive. He'll spin. He'll step through. And he traveled. Interesting call by the ref. Pivot foot must have slid there. It looked like he used the pivot foot correctly, but ref thought otherwise as Keller picks up Schutt in the half court. Carfault pokes it away. What a defensive. I will say it again. Carfault's defensive presence is such a huge factor in this Trojan team's success. Never gives his offender an inch of space to dribble, to shoot. He is an incredible defensive presence for the Trojans. Shrewsbury dribbles. He'll take the three. That rims in and out. After his first made three, he misses his second two. Keller gets it off to Elmore at the top of the key. Elmore hands it off to Waddell. He looks to penetrate. He will hand it off to Keller, who then gives it to Carfault. Carfault looks to reset for the Trojans. Nice pass by Keller into the paint. Waddell swings it over to Pinkerton. Pinkerton will take the baseline. He'll put it up. And a nice teardrop throater, fails to fall. Nice offensive possession by the Trojans, but that lid on the basket still making itself known. And Carfault picks up Shrewsbury. He swings it over to Schutt. And Martin picked up by Carfault. Short jumper by Krintz, and that's his second air ball of the game. Trojans regain possession. Nice float past Elmore. Nice pump fake. Elmore's got quite a feel for that pump fake as he puts in the layup for the Trojans. Trojans take their first lead of the game, 4-3, with about 2.5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Schutt thinks about the mid-range jumper. Instead, passes it over to Krintz. A lot of confidence early in this game. He's yet to make a shot. Waddell has on the left wing. He'll drive. Nice, pretty spin move. What a move by Waddell. Nice recovery by Adianju, my mistake. And fouled in the process. Waddell will go to the line for two. First shot by Waddell is up and through. Number 21, Wyatt Curl checks in for Krintz for the Red Devils. Second shot by Waddell is good. Schutt brings it up for the Red Devils, picked up by Carfault. Switch, Keller takes Schutt. Shrewsbury fires, and that rims in and out. Shrewsbury, the West Lafayette shooters with a lot of confidence early. And a nice follow by Waddell. It's a fast break attempt to layup by Keller, fails, but a wonderful follow by Waddell. Trojans starting to get a little more comfortable here later in this quarter as they go up 5 with about 1.5 minutes left to go in the first. Curl has it on the left wing, back to Shrewsbury at the top of the key. Schutt gets it into Adianju. He'll take the short mid-range jumper. That is in and out. Another miss by the Red Devils. Pinkerton looks to penetrate. He won't. He'll pass up the offer. Carfault sets it up at the top of the key for the Trojans. He'll make his way to the corner. Pinkerton shoots a three, and he puts it in. Trojans on an 8-0 run go up 11-3. Adianju at the top of the key. Hands it off to Shrewsbury. Martin gets to the curl. Adianju on the baseline, picked up by Waddell. Curl swings it over to Martin. Martin takes a three, and he puts it in, ending the Red Devil cold streak, cutting the lead to 5. Red Devils have a number of shooters that have much confidence going into this game, just yet to make a significant amount of threes that could possibly spur a streak. Carfault gets over to Waddell in the right corner. 20 seconds left in the quarter. Elmore on the baseline, and he puts the shot in. 4 points for Elmore. Elmore, a good asset for the Trojans on the offense and defensive side. Martin gets it over to Curl. Curl takes the three, and he puts it in. 5 seconds left to go in the quarter. 13-9 Trojans. Carfault, 3, 2, 1. Pinkerton takes the long three off the front of the rim. That concludes first quarter play. Your Covington Trojans up by 4, 13-9, end of the first quarter.
High school sports teach important life lessons, like the best offense is a good defense.
If that's true, then we can win this battle against the pandemic by defending ourselves and each other from COVID-19. So let's wash our hands, always wear a mask, get a flu shot, and practice social distancing.
We'll not only be protecting ourselves, we'll also be protecting our teammates and friends, our moms and dads, our grandmas and grandpas.
Let's play tough defense, and we'll win this battle. I'm Sandra Walter.
And I'm Robert Falkins. We're Assistant Commissioners of the Indiana High School Athletic Association. Thank you for supporting the high schools in your community.
This is respect. This is cooperation. This is individual responsibility. This is what high school sports in Indiana are all about. This is your IHSAA.
And we're back with second quarter coverage of varsity exhibition between the Covington Trojans and West Lafayette Red Devils. Red Devils coming into this game shooting 6 to 7 threes, really confident from the three-point line, have yet to make over 2 shots, but they very well could get on a hot streak with that three-point shot with the confidence that they have shown early on. They definitely have capable shooters in the lineup. Keller picks up Shrewsbury at the top of the key, swings it over to Martin. Martin looks again in the post, stolen by Waddell. Nice awareness by Waddell as Pinkerton's looking to push. Pinkerton at the top of the key, gives it to Carfault. Carfault looks for someone in the post, decides to set up the offense for the Trojans, swings it over to Pinkerton on the right wing. Waddell screens, shoots, Pinkerton drives, puts it up. Nice drive by Pinkerton, solid offense possession by the Trojans. Good start to the quarter for Covington. Schutz gets to Martin, right wing, nearly stolen by Carfault. Adianju picked away by Carfault, and a block by Waddell. Trojan defense is incredible right now. Nearly a steal by Carfault, followed by a block by Waddell. Keller drives, puts up a floater, and he puts it in. Trojans on a roll. They're feeling it. Keller's feeling it. Great start to the second quarter for the Trojans as they go up 17-9. 6:50 left in the half.
More than ever before, the success of this school year depends on teamwork.
And that means all of us, students, parents, teachers, school administrators, and people like you. We've got to be all in, go all out, do all we can all year long to make sure high school students in our communities have a great year.
And that includes following virus protocols and getting a flu shot. Let's trust each other, believe in each other, and get it done. I'm Chris Kaufman, Assistant Commissioner of the IHSAA.
And I'm Commissioner Paul Neidig. Thank you for supporting the high schools in our communities.
This is cooperation. This is collaboration. This is unity. This is what high school sports in Indiana are all about. This is your IHSAA.
Trojans with a hot start to the second quarter, and Coach Wood calls a timeout. Coming back from that timeout, Adianju inbounds it to Shrewsbury, and Schutz will bring it up past half court for the Red Devils. Immediately gets into the strike to Martin. He gets it back out to Schutz at the top of the key. Adianju on the baseline gets it into Martin. Martin, one of their shortest players in the post for some reason. As Shrewsbury is nearly stolen by Carfault, and the defensive pressure by the Trojans has to be overwhelming for the Red Devils, as Keller and Carfault swarm Martin after that loose ball. Schutt inbounds it to Martin. Keller picks up Martin, and Curl has it on the right wing. Swings it over to Shrewsbury at the top of the key. Martin guarded by Carfault. Curl drives. Tough shot by Curl over the lengthy Waddell, and one by Curl. That cuts the Trojan lead down to 6, possibly 5 after this shot. Impressive shot by Curl. Curl's first and only attempt off the back of the rim. Rebound by Adianju. He'll take one dribble, uses some footwork, puts it up. Crafty move by Adianju. That is Adianju's first points of the game. That's a 3-point. That's a 5-point possession by the Red Devils. Waddell has it on the left wing. He wants to take the baseline. He'll cross over to his left. He'll spin, and Carfault will take the three off the back of the rim. Carfault yet to score a 3-point basket. A part of his game he's trying to improve. Shrewsbury has it. Nearly stolen by Waddell. Shoot at the top of the key. Shrewsbury thinks about the three. Keller pokes it away. Red Devils regain the loose ball. Martin puts up the short jumper. Nearly rattles in. Rebound by Carfault as he crosses half court for the Trojans. Picked up by Shrewsbury. Pinkerton picked up by Schutt on the right wing. Looks to Waddell in the post. He'll drive, put up the short mid-range jumper. Pretty shot by Pinkerton. Such poise, such finesse. Wonderful shot by Pinkerton. And Schutt drives right through the middle of the court. That is inexcusable by the Trojans. I'm not sure what happened. Simple brain lapse. Nonetheless, Pinkerton looks to penetrate again. Trojan lead down to 4, 19-15, with about 4:45 left in the half. Shrewsbury picks up Keller at the top of the key. Swings it over to Carfault. Pinkerton wants to take baseline. Swings it back out to Carfault. Runs into Adianju. And a lob to Waddell. Carfault attempts a lob to Waddell. Throws it out of bounds. Slightly off target. After the hot start by the Trojans, they've only scored 2 points since the timeout by the Red Devils. Schutt brings it up for the Red Devils, picked up by Carfault. Adianju makes his way to the post. And Curl has it at the top of the key. Shrewsbury makes his way to the left corner. Mid-range jumper missed, and a lot of Trojan fans arguing for a 3-second violation as Adianju likes to just perch in the paint. Full court pressure by Shrewsbury on Carfault. Carfault passes half court, hands it off to Pinkerton on the right wing. Pinkerton thinks about the three. He'll drive anyway, puts it up. Another mid-range jumper, and that is falling for Pinkerton tonight. His third of the night. 1 3-pointer and 3 mid-ranges. 1 layup. Another incredible offensive night by Pinkerton. More sure to come. That is a travel by Shrewsbury. Good defensive pressure by Calvin Springer as he checked in the game, first time of the night. Adianchu will come out of the game for the Red Devils. Keller inbounds it to Carfault. He'll bring it up past half court for the Trojans. Picked up by Shrewsbury. He swings it over to Springer in the left corner. Shrewsbury lapses his way over to Springer. He hands it off to Pinkerton. Pinkerton in and out dribble. He'll swing it over to Carfault. Keller has a wide open baseline jumper. He throws it over the rim. Rebound by Waddell. Waddell looks to drive. He will drive. And Springer, the wide open look, doesn't even consider it. Pinkerton drives, puts up the shot, blocked by number 30. I'm not quite sure. That's the first time he's dropped in the game. Carfault steals it. Strong move by Waddell. Blocked again by the same player. 2 blocks by the Red Devils. I need to figure out who this anonymous player is. I believe it's Michael Wood with 2 consecutive blocks for the Red Devils. And shortly after, Shrewsbury makes his second 3 of the game, cutting the Trojan lead down to 3. Trojans regain possession, looking to slow down the pace as Carfault passes to midcourt, dishes it over to Springer, back to Carfault in the left wing. Keller has it on the left baseline. He'll drive, puts a hop step up, attempts to float it up, throws it off the back of the rim. Curl throws it over to Martin. Martin will pull up the 3, and he puts it in, tying the game at 21 with 2 minutes left to go in the half. Martin, great three-point shooter for the Red Devils. Pinkerton has it on the right wing. He looks to come off the screen. Doesn't get an open lane. Springer gets it to Waddell in the corner. Considers a 3. Passes it up. Back to Springer. Pinkerton takes the long 3. That is off the side of the rim. And a save attempt by Keller. Gets it right to Shrewsbury. He puts up the wild shot, and he puts it in. What a finish by Shrewsbury. As the Red Devils take the lead. That might be the Red Devils' first lead since about a minute and a half into this game. Trojans giving up 7 to 8 points, just as like the Red Devils did so late in the first quarter.
This is a tough time for all of us, and it is an especially tough time for high school students and high school sports.
Let's stick together. Let's listen to each other and support one another. Let's work hard, follow health and safety protocols, always mask up, be sure to get a flu shot, and never get complacent or careless.
If we do, I believe that we will have a great high school sports season. I believe that we will win. I'm Paul Neidig, Commissioner of the Indiana High School Athletic Association.
And I'm Carrie Schludecker, Assistant Commissioner.
On behalf of every high school in Indiana, thank you for your support.
This is commitment. This is self-discipline. This is teamwork. This is what high school sports in Indiana are all about. This is your IHSAA.
And we're back from the Trojans' timeout as they attempt to stop the Red Devil momentum. They take the lead for the first time since the first quarter. Carfault will bring it up past half court for the Trojans, picked up by Shrewsbury. Swings it over to Keller. Keller swings it over to Busick. Busick in for the first time for the Trojans. Busick comes around the court. He thinks about the 3, passes it up. Waddell in the left corner. Michael Wood backs off. Waddell in the corner, not believing his 3-pointer shot. Red Devils seeming to play a zone kind of defense, allowing a lot of space on the 3-point line for the Trojans. Forcing a 3-point shot. Trojans not able to penetrate. 37 seconds left to go in the half. Trojans might just hold for the last shot here. Curl picks up Busick. Carfault looking in the paint. Pinkerton in the paint. Keller thinks about the three. Passes that one up. Waddell will take the three, and that is off the front of the rim. Red Devils' zone defense works perfectly as Waddell misses the three. Shrewsbury will bring it up past half court for the Red Devils, picked up by Carfault. And Martin sets it up for the Red Devils. 3, 2, 1. Shrewsbury puts it up with his left hand, and shot missed. That concludes first half play between the Covington Trojans and West Lafayette Red Devils. Good overall half by both teams, and we'll be back with second half coverage in about 10 minutes. And we're back with second half coverage of tonight's varsity exhibition between the Covington Trojans and West Lafayette Red Devils. Trojans start out with possession as Carfault has it at the top of the key. Zone defense still being used by the Red Devils. Elmore and Pinkerton in the post. Keller takes the three off the back of the rim. Rebound by Adianju as Schutt brings it up the court. Crin's back in the game for the first time since the first quarter for the Red Devils. Long three by Shrewsbury off the back of the rim. Shrewsbury really trying to get hot early in the second half. Adianju picked up by Waddell. Carfault picks up Shrewsbury, and West Lafayette will reset. Shrewsbury picked up by Keller at the top of the key. Keller switches over to Martin. Crins throws it over to Shrewsbury. Martin will take the open three, and he puts it in. Solid start by the Red Devils. Keller has it on the left wing. Carfault at the top of the key, back to Keller. Keller looking for someone in the post, finds no one. Carfault picked up by Shrewsbury, gets to Elmore. Carfault thinks about the three from the right wing. Pinkerton in the right corner, swings it over to Keller. Trojans nearly throw it out of the bounds, saved by Pinkerton. Sloppy possession so far by the Trojans. Cross-court pass over to Carfault. Whips it over to Keller on the left wing. Carfault back. Carfault looks to penetrate. Pump fakes. Keller back at the top of the key. Dump pass to Waddell. Carfault takes the long three, and he puts it in. Long drawn-out possession by the Trojans, but they get the result they wanted and needed with the three ball. Cutting the Red Devil lead down to 26-24 with about a minute into this third quarter. Martin, another wide-open three. Misses, but rebound by Crins. He puts it up and in for the Red Devils. Shrewsbury picks up Carfault in the half court. Dump pass down, and another pump fake by Elmore. He fades away. Nice shot by Elmore. Elmore, a consistent scorer for the Trojans this game. Showing flashes of his older brother with that fadeaway jump shot. Dump pass down to Adianju. He's wide open in the paint, and he drops it in. 30-26, just under 5.5 minutes left to go in the third. Carfault swings it over to Keller on the left wing. Waddell in the left corner. Cross-court pass to Carfault. He'll take another long three off the side of the rim. Carfault yet to make two consecutive threes yet. Waddell hop steps, and that rolls in and out. Tough break for Waddell. Schutt has it on the right wing, and a corner three by Shrewsbury goes in. Timeout Trojans. Nice start by the Red Devils as they go up by 7, largest lead of the game for the Red Devils.
High school sports are about so much more than winning and losing. They're about persistence and perseverance, no matter how big the challenge.
The high schools in our community are going through a difficult time, but our fall sports season is off to a strong start. And with your patience, flexibility, and unwavering support, we think we'll have a surprisingly good year.
Most important of all, we've got to follow virus protocols and get a flu shot. So let's stay after it. Let's not give up. I'm Carrie Schludecker.
And I'm Robert Falkins. We're both assistant commissioners of the Indiana High School Athletic Association.
Our high school coaches and student athletes, thank you for your support.
This is persistence. This is perseverance. This is positivity. This is what high school sports in Indiana are all about. This is your IHSAA.
We're back after the timeout by Coach Busick, hoping to give his guys a game plan on the zone defense that both teams are playing. Only problem is the Red Devils are the only ones succeeding in that zone defense, as the Trojans aren't making threes and the Red Devils are. Pretty self-explanatory, but slide I'd explain further. Carfault swings it over to Pinkerton, picked up by Martin. Double team on Pinkerton. Pinkerton dribbles out of it quickly. Dump pass to Elmore. He pump fakes, he puts it up, and he puts it in, and one by Neil Elmore. Neil Elmore might be the most efficient scorer on this Trojan team tonight. What a strong move by Neil Elmore. Has a chance to cut the Red Devil lead down to 4 here with about 4.5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. 6-1 Neil Elmore scores on 6-5 Ayanju. And Elmore throws it off the backboard at his attempt at converting the N1. Shrewsbury thinks about the 3. After that last make by Shrewsbury, there's no doubt he feels extremely confident. Ball stolen by Elmore, tipped by Carfault. Elmore hands it off to Carfault. Carfault get it over to Pinkerton. Pinkerton looks to penetrate. He's picked up by Shrewsbury. Pinkerton falls, and a push on Shrewsbury. Fortunate for Pinkerton, as he might have been called for a travel otherwise. Elmore will inbound it to Carfault. Pinkerton in the right corner. Trojans have a chance here to cut the lead down to 3 or 2. And he is out of bounds. That would have been a fantastic steal by Schutt. It was a fantastic steal. Just happened to have his toe out of bounds in the process, which results in Trojans maintaining possession. Carfault will inbound. Gets it under Keller in the left corner. He'll set up for the Trojans. Carfault swings it back to Keller at the top of the key. Just under 4 minutes left to go in the third. Another shot by Elmore. That is good. Neil Elmore. I don't even know what to say at this point. He's got 14 to 16 points here for the Trojans tonight. A reliable scorer. And the defensive possession arrow goes to the Trojans. Incredible defense by Carfault. Gets Schutt flustered, dribbles the ball off his foot, out of bounds. Trojan possession. Carfault dribbles it up court for the Trojans as they have a chance to tie it or cut the lead down to 1. Keller in the right corner, he thinks about the 3. He puts up the tough shot. Nice rebound by Waddell. Waddell looks to drive, he will drive. Keller will take it this time. He puts it up off the front of the rim. That would have been a huge momentum shifter for the Trojans. Schutt will take it up past half court for the Red Devils. He pushes hard, but dumps it off to Micah Wood. Back to Martin at the top of the key. Pinkerton picks up Krins. And Shrewsbury has it at the top of the key for the Red Devils. Goes it back over to Martin. 2:45 left to go in the third. Trojans down 3. Shrewsbury swings it over to Martin. Curl going in to check in for the Red Devils. Floater by Martin. That is up, and that is through. Way too easy a shot for Martin. He had the whole lane to himself on that. Pinkerton drives, puts up the wild floater, but puts it in with ease. Such a good, talented scorer Pinkerton is. What defensive effort by Carfault. The pickpocket himself nearly saves it, but throws it out of bounds in the process. Remains Red Devil ball as Shrewsbury inbounds it for West Lafayette. Gets it into Martin. Martin will hand it off to Shrewsbury. Nearing the 2-minute mark in this third quarter. As Keller picks up Martin. Gets into Schutt. Curl will take the corner 3 off the front of the rim. Rebound by Curl. Schutt will take the mid-range jumper, and he puts it through. Red Devil lead back up to 5 as Carfault brings it up past half court for the Trojans. Waddell making his way to the paint. Keller running the baseline, gets it in the corner, looks to Waddell in the paint, gets it back to Carfault at the top of the key. Keller back in the corner, picked up by Curl. Shrewsbury picks up Carfault at the top of the key. Carfault looks to penetrate. He will penetrate. Gets out to Keller in the left corner. He puts it up, and he puts it through. Timely shot by Keller. His first 3 of the game. Cuts that Red Devil lead down to 2. Schutt gets into Adianju. He gets back out to Martin. Curl back to Adianju. He puts up the short floater and off the front of the rim. Trojans have a chance here to take the lead or tie it. Carfault thinks about the 3, gets back to Pinkerton. Pinkerton wants to penetrate. He can't, and it's poked away by Shrewsbury, but thrown out of bounds by Martin. Huge three by Keller to get the Trojans back within 2. Trojan possession. Carfault brings it up half court for the Trojans. Huge possession for the Trojans. Shrewsbury picks up Carfault. Curl on Pinkerton. Carfault looking in the post, looking for Keller in the left corner. Gets it to Waddell in the post. Waddell with a step back fadeaway. That's off Ayanju. Trojans maintain possession. Neil Elmore gets a well-deserved round of applause by the Trojan crowd as he has performed extremely well for the Trojans tonight. Pinkerton at the top of the key. Gets it over to Carfault. Carfault will take the three for the lead, and that is good. Three-pointer by Carfault puts the Trojans back up 38-37, 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Ayanju has it at the top of the key. Martin picked up by Carfault. Shrewsbury, and Springer picks up Shrewsbury. And again for the Trojans. Second entrance to the game for Springer. Carfault on Martin. 14 seconds left. No doubt West Lafayette holds it. And that's a missed call by the refs. That is obviously a travel by Martin. Foot slid. Shrewsbury puts up the floater, and he puts it through, regaining the lead for the Red Devils. Springer throws up a shot, but it is short. Going into the fourth quarter, West Lafayette Red Devils lead the Trojans by 1, 39-38. Hectic quarter on both sides of the ball.
Do you remember the high school cheer? 2, 4, 6, 8, who do we appreciate?
I do. And the high school teams in our community appreciate all of you. They need to hear your voice, loud and proud, more than ever before.
They need your enthusiasm. They need your attendance at their games and meets. And they need for you to follow virus protocols, get a flu shot, so that they can have a great year.
Your positive, supportive voice is appreciated more than you know. I'm Chris Kaufman.
And I'm Sandra Walter. We're both assistant commissioners at the IHSAA. Thank you again for your enthusiastic support of high school sports.
This is passion. This is enthusiasm. This is community pride. This is what high school sports in Indiana are all about. This is your IHSAA.
And we are back after 3 quarters of play between the Trojans and Red Devils. Trojans regain the lead. Red Devils quickly throw up a floater to get that lead back. 2 lead changes in a matter of 20 seconds here, and this is sure to be a close game, as anticipated. Trojans must hold strong defense down the stretch, take smart shots, hold their offensive integrity. And Shrewsbury's definitely going to take this three. He takes the three off the front of the rim. Pinkerton with the rebound. Pinkerton will drive. He'll put up the tough shot. And a foul before Schutt attempts the jump ball. Would have been a nice play by Schutt, but a foul on Martin before. Neither team's in the bonus. As Carfault will inbound it for the Trojans. Gets into Waddell in the corner. Waddell looks to take the baseline. He will take the baseline. Strong move by Waddell, and one Savion Waddell. What a move by Waddell. He swiftly takes the baseline, finishes strong. He'll go to the line, has a chance to increase the Trojan lead by 2. Savion's free throw attempt is up. Rolls in. Trojans lead 41-39 with 7.5 minutes left to go in the fourth. Curl has it on the left wing, swings back to Schutt at the top of the key. Pinkerton picks up Curl. Schutt has it on the free throw line. Gets it back to Martin. Martin fires it into Ayanju. Ayanju can't do anything with the ball. He gets back up to Martin. Martin takes the long three. That's way off. Keller gets the rebound. must have stumbled out of bounds or fell out of bounds as West Lafayette maintains possession. Shrewsbury will inbound it for the Red Devils. Carfault on Ayaju, not giving him any space. Shrewsbury takes the contested three, and he puts it through. Timely three for the Red Devils. They regain the lead, go up 42-41, and we have just entered a minute into this fourth quarter. 2 lead changes already. Shrewsbury picks up Carfault. He crosses over to his left. Back to Springer on the left wing. Screen by Waddell. Springer back to Waddell. Waddell's taking the baseline. He puts up the floater. That is in and out. Tough roll for Waddell. He's had a few of those in and outs on those floaters, and wants to take it coast to coast. He dumps it off to Curl. Curl thinks about the mid-range jumper, nearly stolen by Carfault. And that's an and one for Adianju as Waddell fouls Adianju in on the free throw attempt that goes in, putting the Red Devils up 3 with the chance to go up 4. Adianju yet to shoot free throws tonight. We'll see his capability here. He's up. That is an air ball. I'm not sure what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting an air ball. But fortunately for the Trojans, that automatically results in change of possession. Carfault will bring it up past half court for the Trojans. Full court pressure by Shrewsbury. We're going to have Busick calling a full timeout. It's a 30-second timeout by Busick. So we will not cut to an ad. As predicted, this game would be close, as both these teams may be ranked very far apart. But anything can happen here. It's only a 3-point differential between the two teams.
I'd like to take this opportunity to thank everybody for tuning in. That includes the boys' game last night against Riverton Park, which we got the win in. The girls' game this morning against Rossville, which came down to a last-second shot. And then tonight's game against West Lafayette. It's been a packed weekend for us, and wrestling had a meet this morning as well. So Covington Athletics is full go right now. We do feel bad for Illinois. They don't get to watch basketball this year, but it's nice to be able to host a myriad of events, and I'll leave it back to Trace.
That's absolutely right, Mr. Showers. Now Carfault brings it up past half court with the Trojans with a chance here to tie it or cut the lead down to 1. Pinkerton, he's going to drive, put up the wild shot, and he puts it up off the glass, absorbs the contact, puts it up midair, and he cuts the lead down to 1, 44-43. 6 minutes left to go in the game. Gets it over to Martin on the left wing. Adianju thinks about the mid-range jumper. Nice defense by Waddell. And Waddell attempts the rebound, but possession arrow is in favor of the Trojans. Waddell inbounds to Carfault. He'll bring it up past midcourt for the Trojans. Picked up by Shrewsbury. Keller makes his way down the baseline. He'll get it in the corner. Waddell looking to post up against Adianju. Shrewsbury back on Carfault. Carfault, in and out dribble, crossover to the left. Gets to Keller on the left corner. Back to Carfault in the corner. He'll take the three off the back of the rim. Bit of a rush shot by Carfault. Rebound by Shrewsbury. Nice defensive pressure by Waddell. And a timeout. Coach Wood calls a timeout, seeing the pressure on Shrewsbury, the young sophomore who might have turned it over.
It's a 30-second timeout, so we'll just stay here. A lot of zone defense tonight, Trace. Any thoughts on that?
That's right. It's been working fairly well for the Red Devils, as the Trojans have not really gotten the three ball to fall too consistently tonight. Trojans have experimented with it, and with Martin making threes so often and Shrewsbury being their primary three-point shooter, both of them being successful in their attempts. Zone's not working so much for the Trojans, but it is proving itself effective for the Red Devils.
Yeah, we've only seen a few solid outside shots from Carfall.
Yeah.
Pinkerton has never really gotten started this game.
From the
Elmore,
arc.
a couple solid possessions.
Yeah. Pinkerton had a barrage of mid-range jumpers early in the game, had one three-pointer that's the only three-point attempt he shot. He missed one early on, so maybe he's had two, but Neil Elmore has easily been the most efficient offensive player for the Trojans tonight. Shrewsbury picked up by Carfault. Foul on Carfault as he seemingly plowed over a Red Devil. Inbounded to Martin, swing pass over to Curl. Waddell picks up Adianju in the post. Martin will take the three from the left wing, off the right side of the rim. And an offensive foul on the Red Devils results in a turnover. And Elmore will inbound it to Carfault. Just under 5 minutes left in the game. Trojans down 1. Chance here for another lead change. Shrewsbury with full court pressure on Carfault. Double team on Pinkerton. Waddell nearly throws it out of bounds. Nice snag by Elmore. Pinkerton loses his dribble. Elmore recovers. Pinkerton drives, puts up the tough lay, and what a acrobatic finish by Pinkerton. My goodness, he amazes me every game I watch him. What a finish by Pinkerton. Bit of up and under scoop layup by Pinkerton. Up and under and over Adianju. He'll go to the line with hopes of increasing the Trojan lead to 2. He took the lead with that layup. And he rattles it in. Trojans up 2, 46-44, 4:20 left in the game as Carfault applies full court pressure on Shrewsbury. Keller and Carfault filtering between guarding Shrewsbury. Martin, top of the key, picked up by Keller. Shrewsbury hints at a very long three, decides to pass it up. Krins gets it in as he just checked in for the Red Devils. Carfault reaches in, attempts to steal Shrewsbury's dribble. Martin gets to Shrewsbury, batted away by Carfault. Nice defensive play by Carfault. That may have resulted in another Shrewsbury three. He's got the quick trigger with a very quick release. Always comfortable at the three-point line. He will inbound it now for the Red Devils. Throws it into Martin at the top of the key. Picked up by Keller. Adianju picked up by Waddell. He spins, puts it up. And another and one by Adianju. Waddell confused. He thinks he kept his hand straight up in the air. Give credit to Adianju. He finished well. It was a tough finish. Now, Adianju bricks his free throw attempt. Improvement from the last, but Keller will drive on Adianju. He puts it up, and he puts it through. Adianju has given the Trojans and ones back and forth. That might be the third and one the Trojans have scored on Adianju. Might be the fourth Trojan to get an and one. Putting the Trojans back up by 2. Chance to go up 3. Shot by Keller off the front of the rim. That is tough. That is free throws may, with a game this close, free throws may just be the deciding factor. Keller picks up. And Adianju slips under Waddell. They find him under the basket, and he puts the layup in. Ties it at 48. 3 minutes, 10 seconds left to go in the fourth. Pinkerton makes his way to the left wing. Looks to penetrate. And a no-look pass to Carfault. He dumps it down to Keller. Keller puts up the tough finish. And a follow by Waddell. Nearly resembled a pass to Waddell off the backboard. Nonetheless, a Trojan bucket. Oh, Carfault bats it away from Shrewsbury. Shrewsbury regains the dribble. Dishes it over to Martin. A lot of energy on this Trojan crowd. And Wood will call a timeout. The experienced coach knows when the momentum has shifted, and he acts accordingly, calling a full timeout, I believe.
More than ever before, the success of this school year depends on teamwork.
And that means all of us, students, parents, teachers, school administrators, and people like you. We've got to be all in, go all out, do all we can all year long to make sure high school students in our communities have a great year.
And that includes following virus protocols and getting a flu shot. Let's trust each other, believe in each other, and get it done. I'm Chris Kaufman, Assistant Commissioner of the IHSAA.
And I'm Commissioner Paul Neidig. Thank you for supporting the high schools in our communities.
This is cooperation. This is collaboration. This is unity. This is what high school sports in Indiana are all about. This is your IHSAA.
After Wood's timeout, let's see if the Red Devils can regain the lead or tie. With 2.5 minutes left in the fourth, Martin swings it over to Curl. Shrewsbury in the left wing. Adianju at the free throw line. Adianju back on the free throw line. Curl puts up the leaner and rebound by the Trojans. Nice defensive possession. This is a huge offensive possession by the Trojans. A made basket will give them the largest lead of the game since the second quarter. Largest lead by either team since the second quarter. Elmore has it at the top of the key. He's back in there for the Trojans. Schutt picks up Carfault. Waddell looking to set up his screen. Carfault's going to drive. He looks to penetrate. Hands it off to Keller. Keller hands it off to Pinkerton. Shrewsbury. And all of a sudden, there's a minute and a half left of this game. Trojans really burning clock. Carfault drives, gets it to Elmore. Pinkerton has an open look. He puts it up, and he puts it through. Huge bucket by Pinkerton. Trojans go up 4 with just over a minute left in the game. And what a defensive play by Elmore as he sends the ball out of bounds. With the fast break attempt by the Red Devils, slows down the pace. Potentially may have prevented a fast break layup for the Red Devils as Schutt passes it in to Shrewsbury. Trojans with a 4-point lead, making a 2-possession lead for the Red Devils. Shrewsbury picked up by Carfault. Carfault giving him no space. The last thing he wants to do is give up a 3 at this point. Poked away by Keller. Poked away again by Keller. Schutt gets to Shrewsbury. He will undoubtedly shoot that, and he throws it over the rim. And that is off the Red Devils. Possession arrow towards the Trojans as they maintain, regain possession. This is a massive possession for both teams here that Red Devils desperately need to stop, and the Trojans either need a bucket or they need to. Carfault throws it away. Savion Waddell promptly steals it back. That must be deflating for the Red Devils. That's exactly what they needed to steal, and they just get it stolen right back. And foul on Pinkerton. That might be it for the Red Devils if the Trojans can make free throws down the stretch. How about the game coming down to free throws? Free throw is one of the most crucial parts of a basketball game. Pinkerton, a very good shooter. Puts the first one in. Trojans go up 5. Has a chance here to make it a 2-possession comeback for the Red Devils. Huge free throw by Pinkerton. 39.5 seconds left to go in the game. Second shot up. That is through. Nothing but net for Pinkerton. Adianju inbounds it for Shrewsbury. Picked up by Carfault. Carfault with the defensive pressure. Carfault switches over to Martin. Red Devils desperately need a 3. Needs to cut that score in half. And they get a 3. They put it up, and they put it through. And it's all going to come down to free throws at this point. Can the Trojans make free throws? Can they make that lead too much to overcome for the Red Devils? And can the Red Devils stay strong on defense and keep putting threes in?
Tell you, Trace, it's hard to put a game away when you've got shooters like Shrewsbury out on the court.
That's right.
It takes him just a second to get set, to throw one up. And
Shrewsbury didn't even make that last 3 either. That was Schutt's first 3 of the game.
They've got some shooters, so
very timely one at that.
Hard to feel comfortable with any kind of lead at the end of the game against a shooting team like this.
That's right. Free throws. 3 free throws just to be the name of this game.
Yep. And Covington's still 2 fouls away from being in the double bonus, so it'll be 1-1 if they can get fouled on the inbound here.
That's right. Well, one step at a time here. Trojans must get it in first, as Carfault can't throw it to Adianjo like he did last possession. Gets it into Keller successfully, and Keller is fouled in the backcourt by Curl. He will go to the strike for a 1-1. As Mr. Sowers mentioned, they are not in the double bonus yet. So Keller will go to the line for a 1-1. Huge free throw for Keller. The sophomore has a chance to make this a 2-possession lead, which would be huge in these last 23 seconds. Shot is up. It is through. Huge shot by Keller. You can see the look of relief on his face as he knew how important that free throw was. Second shot. That is through. 2 big free throws by Keller. That puts the Trojans up 5 with 23.9 seconds left to go in this game.
And you've got a 30-second timeout here, Trace. Coach Busick called that one. So what's the strategy coming from Covington, what do you think? Up 5, 23 seconds left with several fouls to give. Now Covington's only sitting with 3 fouls on the board. So what are you thinking?
No threes at all costs. That's about the only thing that I would make it known. I would, if I were Coach Busick, I would make it absolutely necessary to make sure that nobody on Red Devil sides gets a 3-point shot up. Each and every one of those players is capable of shooting the 3 ball, except maybe Adianju. He might be the one exception. Speaking of shooters, Shrewsbury will bring it up past half court for the Red Devils. Full court pressure by Carfault. Now a defensive stop here for the Trojans could seal the game. Shrewsbury, he'll drive. He gets it to Martin. He'll put up the 3. That is off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Schutt. We're going to have a foul on the Trojans, but that is 8 seconds off the clock. 4 fouls on the board for the Trojans. That's about a huge factor in itself. As Shrewsbury, he'll put up the long 3. That is short. That is off the front of the rim. Rebound by Schutt. He puts it up off the rim. And rebound regained by the Red Devils. He puts it up and he puts it through. And that's an and 1 for Martin. Trojans unable to get a rebound in that defensive possession. Another timeout from Wood, as Martin will go to the line, hoping to cut the lead down to 2. That's a full timeout, so we will cut to an ad.
This is a tough time for all of us, and it is an especially tough time for high school students and high school sports.
Let's stick together. Let's listen to each other and support one another. Let's work hard, follow health and safety protocols, always mask up, be sure to get a flu shot, and never get complacent or careless.
If we do, I believe that we will have a great high school sports season. I believe that we will win. I'm Paul Neidig, Commissioner of the Indiana High School Athletic Association.
And I'm Carrie Schludecker, Assistant Commissioner.
On behalf of every high school in Indiana, thank you for your support.
This is commitment. This is self-discipline. This is teamwork. This is what high school sports in Indiana are all about. This is your IHSAA.
Martin goes to the strike for his only attempt to cut down the lead to 2. 4.8 seconds left. And he misses. Rebound by Keller. That might be it. That might be the game. 7/700ths of a second off the board, but Keller will go to the line for another 1-and-1. One free throw made wins the game for the Trojans. That is a fact. We are double. All right, we're double. Doubles Keller's chances of breaking this game open. First shot is good, and that is the game. That'll seal it off for the Trojans. Huge win for the Trojans, as West Lafayette being a rival out-of-conference school. Second shot by Keller, icing on the cake. Goes up 5, 58-53, 4.1 seconds left.
That's the last timeout in the game right there, Trace.
And you've predicted wrongly. You thought the last timeout would be the last timeout.
Well, we were hoping.
Yes. I'm not entirely sure what the purpose of this one is. The Trojans, it would be impressive if the Trojans would give up this lead at this point.
Yeah, and they've still got a foul to give before shots for the Red Devils.
They could allow the Red Devils to go to the three-point arc. They can intentionally foul them. The Red Devils can make it. They still be up by a point.
Right.
Then they have the possession arrow. And there's still only 4.1 seconds left.
Yeah,
so,
let's give credit to Keller on hitting those 4 crucial free throws down the stretch.
Sophomore for the Trojans coming up with huge clutch free throws. Real promising sign for Keller.
Yeah, this young team, nice to see a lot of contributions from younger players.
Looking for Shrewsbury. They're going to air it out down the court. They'll get a shot up off the back of the rim. That'll do it. Trojans come out on top, 58-53. Huge win for the Trojans. Non-conference win will most definitely put them up in the conference rankings to 2 behind Park Heritage. Do they play Park Heritage next week? That matchup is coming soon. That will be a highly anticipated matchup. The 2 best teams in the conference. But huge win tonight for the Trojans. And have a good night, everyone.
Yeah, thanks for joining us tonight, everybody. We'll catch you next time. CHS247 out.